What's up, guys? We are playing Standard today. RCQ, so the Regional Championship qualifiers, are happening in Standard again. So this is the deck I built. If you've seen me play Standard before, I love the Oculus. And so we're trying out this build. We did lose Recommission, the 2-mana Reanimate. So all we have is 4 Helping Hands. But we're going to lean less on the Oculus. That's more of like, ooh, accidentally we got the Oculus out. Awesome. And more on to the Marauding Mako, Proft's Edict Memory. Just churning our deck, getting bigger and bigger bodies by churning our deck. So we got FOMO, which discards a card, draws a card. So both +1/+1 counter on the Mako, +1/+1 counter from the memory. But it's got Delirium, so if I have 4 different card types in my graveyard, I get to untap one of my big Makos or something and attack again. Maybe a Oculus. Couple Glacial Dragon Hunt. This can remove a creature, but also still draw and discarding. And I can discard this, and it can harmonize from my graveyard. I think the big new guy is going to be Giott, King of Dwarfs. So when he enters, I discard a card if I do draw a card. So it's kind of what I'm doing. Binning, maybe an Oculus to reanimate it, or just making the Mako Profs stronger. There's no other Dwarf synergies. There's no other equipment. So it's normally just that one time. But he's got Double Strike. And if you buff someone with Double Strike, say with Proft's Edict Memory, it can get pretty out of hand. The Steam Core Scholars helps just churn through or discard just my Oculus. However, that works. 2 Tersa Light Shatters. The haste is pretty nice because haste, and if you Proft's Edict Memory out there, you can be swinging with just a 5/5 right away with this card. It's pretty nice. 1 stories. We got Sacred Foundry. That's kind of nice. Just your normal Torso Tower, a couple Spell Pierce, Braids. But I don't have the full sideboard yet, so we're going to be playing best of ones. I have 0 rare cards left. But let's get in there. Get some practice in. Since this is like the beginning of my journey, I guess, with post-rotation, post-bannings. Figuring out if this deck will work. Looks like we have a Mako into memory. That's just a great start into Scholar. I think this is a great start. The curve Mako memory into Scholar is fantastic. And we got the Helping Hand in case we find ourselves a nice eyeball. Ooh. Love that mountain. Here comes a Mako. Oh. Rip. Our curve. It's fine. We still play the memory even though we get no buffs. That could be a problem. Can't play him. Unfortunate, we don't have the mana for it. We haven't drawn a land yet. A 2-lander is kind of hurts, but there it is. We still play the Scholar because this is going to turn into a 4/4 with the memory. Super aggro here. This Rockface Village can buff up that. I think we just kill it though and take the damage here. I could do that and then reanimate the Mako, but that doesn't seem too strong. I think we gotta find something nice here. Okay, we got some removal spells that we can use. He hits a burst lighting. Oof. That just perfectly, if I tried trading off, perfectly kills my Steam Scholar. Which sucks. But I think we still trade here. We just need to stop this onslaught. So 1, 2, just kill, or do we play this? No, we don't have the mana for that. Guess we abrade and torch. Is it worth waiting for his turn to do it? Not really. I think we just do it now. There could be like a screaming nemesis, I guess I'm worried about. But still, at that point, if we hit the screaming nemesis, it just deals it to face. I don't know. This card we don't want to see. Okay, Mako got into Scholar. Haste. Ooh, forgot about that. He's a lizard. Double strike works out pretty well. All right. So that's mainly, I want to get better at the math here, but that just comes with plenty of practice and play. Eventually we'll get best of 3, and that's really when I learn the ecosystem of what I'm playing against. And as you can see, I'm in bronze rank, so this really is just random whatevers. Once I get to Steam Core, I could discard the Oculus into Helping Hand. That's a pretty powerful thing. It's got lands. 2 Helping Hands isn't too helpful, but I think I'll keep. I don't know what they're playing, but hopefully it's not mono red again. Hopefully it's not mono red again. Memory's nice to see here. Now we'll have a big 4/4 here. Did we play Giott and Helping Hand? Jeez. Slow down. Can I go back? How do I make it oopsies? That's fine, whatever. We block this even though we could probably die here. Well, yeah, it's like a burn spell. Why does Fibblethip's eyeball make that noise? Ew. It's fine. Discard another Helping Hand, I think. Looking good. If he has that manifest turn inside out again, we still get the first strike. All right. We just kill it? I think we play the Light Shatter. Just one. Oh, we can hold up a braid. Stuck on 2 lands as well. I do like that Might. That Might is a very interesting card. Especially with turn inside out. You had like 2 Mights. So turn 1 Might. Something can be crazy on turn 3 or so. You can do a lot of damage. Willy Twonka. The curve. The curve. I think we just abrade that. We abrade that one. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life. You get one. This is the 4th time. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's all just 1 damage. So we need to kill Sephiroth. I think we just do it now. I mean, they still die. Right? Yeah. Beginning of any end step, any player has no creatures. We may go into Scholar. Well, I want to torch the tower. So we Scholar into Torch? Probably. Beginning of his end step. Okay. Oh, Voice of Victory. Oh, Voice of Victory. Oh, Voice of Victory. I needed a torch on my turn. That sucks. Oh. Haha. In the beginning of end step, I control no creatures. He has to sacrifice this. But then he gets voice back. Or Steam score. He gets one of them. He chooses a Scholar. Why does he get +2? 2+1+1. Okay. Interesting card. Very interesting. 4/4 Vigilance is pretty rough. So if I discarded the Scholar, I would have had Delirium, but I have Delirium. Okay, okay. Mobilize 3. That's a lot. So I could Torch, but I can't kill these 4 toughness with Torch. Did I play a land? I don't think I did. So I want to just discard that. I think we should have kept FOMO instead. Ooh, that's a huge hit. And we got FOMO in the graveyard anyway. I was thinking like enchantment's kind of hard to find, but FOMO is an enchantment too. But we also want the off chance of being able to reanimate. All depends on his draw here, or else we can really turn the tide. So let's save the game. With the Moogle. Recast this card from your graveyard using his warp ability. We take 4 here. Worried about a removal spell, so we have to leave that up. I guess I would have had this anyway. I should have attacked. I think we got him. One life is all you need. Yeah, we just need to get out of bronze rank. Then it'll probably be worth just crafting 4 more rares. Mako and Giott seems fine. Spell Pierce does not seem good against him. It's got the removal spells. Too much pressure. Can we make it out of bronze today? I have an orb. Where do I spend my orb? Spend orbs. Bunch of people. The land cycle. Luminant class frigate seems kind of cool. The rest of them don't. It's literally like the only card. I guess I'll wait till the end of the season, but that's always like the hope is that you forget to spend your orb. So I'll get this one. All right. Home. Play. Let's get out of bronze. Mr. E. The Mighty. Oh, I need to change my initiate. I know I got a new one. It's got Profts and Scholar. That's pretty decent, but just 2 lands. Kind of hurts, but we get a draw card with Profts. Let's keep. There's a land. I guess we Glacial. Kind of hurts on my curve, though. I really want to get Profs. Doesn't look like a Sephiroth deck, so I think we can just take it. We'll really stabilize with the Scholar. Gain life when they enter. Draw a card if you gain 3 or more life. And there's the Frigate. Now that's a curve. That's for sure. Could have the burn spell here, but still, we'll trade. Deals 3. Okay. It's like ka-ching. Harmonize is so loud. Ka-ching. Keep the Winter Night. Okay, that is really loud. We should have attacked with our 3/3. I keep forgetting that we get the Manifest Dread. That's why we need the practice. Because these two can block this. I was thinking this could block him, but these two just go straight to face. That's going to be a problem. We might be dead. I don't have any life. We should have blocked with this one. He didn't kill it though. What kind of removal spells do I have? They're all damage dealing. I keep these two to block this. Just play out our FOMOs. Spell Pierce is kind of nice. Could buff one Oculus and then keep that to block. Spore Leader's Call is just going to kill us though. Super worried about it. And then he's got this. That's already 2 damage. Or another artifact you control. Oof. Yeah, we were... He had me. Couldn't stabilize. The direct damage. Played to the board, got the board, but... Yeah. You could do the final pings. DT114. This is not the curve. This is the curve. I don't really know what these are doing, but... I think we may go into light shatter. He's got mana. Ooh, helping hand. Could have put it on the Scholar just so it goes directly to him, but I thought I'll spread it out a bit. Because he still wants to kill the Scholar because it's flying, but I don't know. Maybe the Scholar should have been the proper choice. That's why I want to also learn this math. It's like, since I missed out on that attack, I'm going to have 9 in the air next time. Whoa. 9 in the air. If I was at 2, he'd be at 11, so... Even with this face down being nothing, it wouldn't have made it. Is that too much? It's probably too much. Spacecraft that deals 4 to everything. That was pretty important dodging that. Eight mana. Yeah. Very important dodging that. Grave robbing. All right, match point here. Daniels. FOMO into Oculus? Sure. Or even, well, we need red. We need red bad. I saw the cards and I didn't look at the mana. And this guy has a trophy. I think that's what it means. Winter Night Stories does not do it. That is also pretty loud. I hope the volume, still checking it out. Hopefully the volume's not too bad. I think I turned it up, or I turned it down just a little bit. But then I also messed with the in-game settings, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Could just be stuck here on drawing no land here. Really nice drawing a red land though. Nice. Probably going to lose this one. This no longer glitches out. Nice. Very nice. It is what it is. Did I lose a rank? I don't know. I clicked so fast. Looked like it didn't, though. Makes sense because it's bronze. Just need to find blue. Why didn't we discard the Oculus? Why didn't we discard the Oculus? That was a big misplay. Could have had an Oculus. Let's go. Fair enough. Return boiler. That's crazy. Yeah, we lost this one. Not sure why he's not attacking. We totally messed that up. All right. We can do it. We can't go down rank because we're in bronze, but we can make it to silver where we actually try hard. No, we're learning. This is a learning process. Madman DX. We go first. We don't have blue. Going second, we could have like discarded Oculus turn one. It'll be fine. We'll find a blue. We'll find a blue. Blue. Beautiful. This card just stocky. Hopefully we can Dragon Hunt. Baited. Kind of. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. And that's it, folks. That's best of one. Flip of the coin? We'll play best of three next time. We're now in silver, where it kind of matters. Hopefully you enjoyed. This is the standard deck I built in person. I'm going to go to RCQs with it. I am busy the next 2 weeks that RCQs are doing, but in 3 weeks I'll be going to one. This is the list. Giott. I had him at 7-7 at one point. That was sweet, but that was kind of overkill. Yeah, I think it will be solid. Ooh. I had these. Nice. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. See ya. Peace.